high-converting traffic. Scale with RichAds. Run high-performing ad formats. Promote your offers. Boost your ROI.
Hello and welcome to the next IO Spotlight with myself, Oisín Lunny. I am delighted to be here because we have a very interesting spotlight, a very interesting topic and a very interesting person. So hold tight. We are about to dive into the world of iGaming push campaigns, and we're going to learn how to increase profit, and we're going to get some key insights from a wonderful person at RichAds, namely Nadia Said-Shakh, who is an account manager and onboarding team lead. Welcome to the next IO Spotlight, Nadia.
Of course. In the first place, thanks for inviting me. It's really exciting to be here.
Oh, fabulous.
My name is Nadia Said-Shakh. I'm an account manager and onboarding team lead at RichAds Advertising Network. My expertise includes working with many different formats, including push ads that we're going to talk about today, and niches from iGaming to Nutra for more than 3 years now. So I'll be happy to share the insights that I gained. Let me briefly introduce the RichAds network so you would understand who we are and what we can offer. Basically, RichAds is a self-serve advertising platform with 5 billion impressions daily on 200 plus GEOS all over the world. We work with such ad formats as classic push and in-page push, POPs, as well as direct click and native ads. All our traffic is verified by AdScore, so be assured that all of it is high quality. Furthermore, the verticals that we work with cater from Nutra, e-commerce, finance to gambling and betting. Our platform was even recognized as the best traffic source by AWFA in 2024, as well as the best iGaming traffic source of the year in 2022 by Sigma, which brings us back to today's topic of discussion.
Wow, fantastic. Well, first off, Nadia, congratulations. Those are some impressive numbers. 5 billion impressions a day. Those are huge numbers. So just for the benefit of any of our wonderful Next.io community who are not familiar with push ads, maybe they're not working with them yet, could you explain how they actually work?
Sure, no problem. Actually, this format has been in the market for some good time already. Our platform works with it since 2018, to be precise. But let me start with the definition first. To put it simply, push ads are kind of native ads in affiliate marketing. It looks like a private message or important notification from the website, which appears on the screen over other windows. They can be sent to any user on any device like mobile phone, laptop, desktop, basically any device. There are two types of push ads, classic and in-page push ads. Technically, in-page push is similar to pop-up, but it looks like a push notification from a messenger and allows targeting iOS users, while classic push ads work for Android only. So what's the mechanism of a classic push ad? A user sees a push ad on the screen. Then, if they're interested in the content, they can click on the notification and they will go to the landing page. And then there is only one step up to the conversion. But which users will get push ads? When users visit different web pages on the internet, they might receive a notification from a website offering them to receive push notifications, and those would be push ads. Once they click agree, they will then start receiving such ads. It is also important to know that any website can place a part of the code to subscribe users to their push ads. For website owners, it's a great way of additional monetization of their resources.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. That was a good primer to get us all on the same page in terms of push ads. Now, talk to us a bit about why push ads work well for iGaming offers. Are there any reasons from your side?
Well, there are actually many reasons that I personally see. From our internal data, we see in our monthly report, Best GEOS and Verticals, that iGaming has been on top for push literally every month for the past 2 years. So the efficiency is proven by our advertisers. In terms of overall pros of the format for iGaming, there are plenty of them as well. As I've explained before, push ads are all about voluntary subscription, which means that the audience is completely live and interested, which is important for promoting any niche, including gambling and betting. This way, users are more loyal to the ads they see and click on them more willingly as well. The great thing is that users don't have to stay on the website to receive ads. They can leave the website where they subscribe, but they will still get the notifications, which basically push ads, provided via their browsers. The wide reach of audience allows promoting a variety of offers. The most important thing is to choose offers reasonably. Too narrowed audience work worse than consumer products. Though overall volumes of push traffic are huge on any geo from tier 1 to tier 3, our advertisers face it daily. Another specific yes for choosing push ads is the fact that there are literally zero bans or restrictions for the format. You can choose any creatives, any landing pages, any wording, and you will still not get banned, unlike on social media ads for iGaming, for instance. This makes this format really easy to work with. And speaking about the simplicity, setting up is also that easy. You just need a link for the offer, a couple of creatives that you can get for free at RichAds, for example, simple targeting, and that's basically it. The affordability is also a distinctive feature of push ads. Pricing starts with $0.005 per click on tier 3. And what's more, overall minimum daily budget starts with $30 per campaign per day, and the minimum deposit at RichAds is $150. So for the budget, you can just test different offers and see what works best for you.
Nice. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, you really laid it out there. You examined a lot of the positive points for the wonderful iGaming sector, many of whom will be watching this next to IO Spotlight. But I would like to move on a bit and let's spend some time talking about one of the hot topics, which is, of course, GEOS for iGaming on push ads. So are there any specific regions that you recommend testing in terms of push ads for iGaming in 2024?
Well, First, I'm going to talk about the safest options I see, and then we'll discuss more risky ones or trends, in other words. So Asia has had a high stable CR for a long time now, so make sure you test Bangladesh, Malaysia, Indonesia, Turkey, and Thailand. These geos have been performing well for good time now, so it would be a really good opportunity to make some profits there. But just a remark for listeners here, you might have heard that tier 3 are not that profitable, yet that's not true. Many affiliates have this mistaken presumption and test only tier 1. Those such regions are a lot more expensive and competitive, and outcome may be not what you expect. The best thing about testing tier 3 is that you don't need huge budgets and the competition as well is much lower, but profits can be really high and ROI can reach 116% just from our own cases. That's not even the limit.
Wow. Okay, some great takeaways there for our dear friends in the affiliate sector as well. Talk to us about any specific recommendations. If anybody's watching and thinks they want to get involved and they want to work with geos, would you have any specific points that they should keep in mind?
Yes, so a short answer is that you need to take into account not only your target audience's peculiarities, but research the region and its features as well. For instance, when advertising casino or betting offers, you need to check which payment methods are available there. If we speak about Asia, I can give a few examples now. For Bangladesh, check for Nagad and bKash systems. For Indonesia, OVO and GoPay wallets. And for the Philippines, check for GCash and PayMaya. Look for any region and audience info you can get, from the most popular casino brands and games to the national holidays to use on your creatives. In terms of audience, it can actually differ greatly. For instance, in Brazil and the Philippines, mostly women are active in gambling, while for Bangladesh, it's wise to target men. Keep up with any local regulations that may impact your affiliate marketing activities in tier 3 geos. Some regions have restrictions when it comes to social media ads, for instance, while others overcome bans driving traffic to Telegram casinos. So tracking trends is really important. Ensure that you comply with all legal requirements to avoid any potential penalties or just issues. Also, learn about the population's income to understand users' motivation. For tier 1, Casinos are all about entertainment and fun, while for tier 2 and 3, it's mostly the desire to make money that makes them gamble. And finally, make sure that the website that you are advertising are properly localized and look solid. Otherwise, there will be zero leads because nobody wants to participate in scams. When it comes to devices, tier 3 geos are often have higher mobile penetration rate compared to desktop usage. Ensure that your affiliate campaigns are optimized for mobile devices, including responsive landing pages and mobile-friendly ad formats to reach a wider audience. We'll speak about setting up later, though I'd love to highlight that as with any campaign, testing different approaches and tracking performance metrics is crucial for tier 3 geos. Continuously analyze the data, identify trends, and optimize your campaigns based on the insights gained to improve your results.
Solid advice. Thank you very much, Nadia. And as you said there, step away from the scams. Nobody wants to get involved in those. Now, but you also mentioned a word which kind of rang a little bell. You spoke about trending geos for iGaming. Just can you explain to the layperson or maybe somebody who isn't working with this already, what are geos for trending geos for iGaming?
Yep, there are a few hot trends that I'd like to mention. Following trendy geos is a must for anyone who wants to skyrocket his profits to a new level, really. The hottest thing for iGaming now is LATAM. Yes, it might be trivial, but it's true. Especially Brazil now is on top due to the legalization of iGaming activities at the end of 2023, so hurry to test it. More Latin regions are Peru, Chile, and Colombia. Some of them are also on their way to legalization. Some more geos are Germany, Poland, Pakistan, and CIS regions. Another great region for your attention is South Africa. It's not really overcrowded yet, so it's for sure a promising one right now. And for tier 1, everything is quite stable. USA, Canada, Australia will be on top as usual, though I would advise them for more experienced marketers.
Great. Thank you very much. And you touched earlier around, setting up the creative side of things and how you can actually make this very effective. What are the best kind of creatives for iGaming offers on push ads? Obviously you've got a great overview. You know what's going to work and what doesn't work. What kind of things would you like to share with our next IO Spotlight watchers?
I have some ideas that are actually eternal. Once you've studied local peculiarities of your geo, you can use them on creatives, like mentioning payment methods on landing pages or in your text, as well as referring to special bonuses on traditional holidays. Apart from this, another common idea is personalization. When you address a person directly, the impression of personalization is created, and even the most skeptical user may become interested in a potential winning. One of the best approaches for tier 3 is telling success stories. It is indeed one of the most popular techniques, telling a story of an ordinary man who won, and it is crucial to illustrate such creative with an appropriate image in order to gain users' trust. Use names from desired geo to make the story more plausible. Another thing to try is a win-win creative. It can be first-time bonuses, first deposits, spin wheels, or slots used as a user interaction elements. Anything that hints on freebies is a good idea and creates an impression that it's impossible to lose. Make sure you put this idea in a potential client's head. Last but not least, you can refer to a user's motivation directly by asking them the right questions. Focus on the issues that may potentially interest your audience. Most often, it is a desire to make money quickly. Immediately provide an answer to this question. A small remark here on betting offers, as the Euro 2024 has just started and many affiliates are advertising it using push ads. So when you make creatives for event betting offers, you need to make them trendy. Event betting is all about being alongside of latest matches, learning which teams will play soon, and realizing that creatives need to be changed daily, while ad campaigns can be set up in advance. It's not only bonuses that lure players during such events, but the desire to be the smartest one and make predictions relying on their sports expertise. Use text like you are the only one who knows the winner, or urgent ones like the match is today, like don't miss it. You can even use national symbols like flags to lure fans of a specific region. Also, during these events, the website that you are advertising needs to be flawless and as fast as possible because the competition is huge. So choose your offer wisely.
Sage advice there. I'll be looking out for an Irish flag the next time I'm browsing. And, you've taken us through the creative side of things, the formats. Talk to us a bit about the aspects of running a successful push campaign. What tips would you have for our viewers?
Yep, as I've said before, setting up a push campaign is really simple, but you need to know a few hints. What I would recommend to start with is an automated algorithm. It is named performance mode. It basically it creates automated blacklists and whitelists specifically for your targeting. So not much is required from a marketer, just targeting and creatives. Speaking of creatives, add at least 5 to 10 of them to test all possible approaches and choose the best ones. In terms of devices, you can test both mobile and desktop, but try to put them into separate campaigns because recommended bids can be different. Also, don't be afraid to choose Android over iOS. It usually converts even better and has a lot of volumes for sure. For sources, choose premium group because these sources have been pre-tested and have proven to have higher CR. So that's a safer option for sure. Another tip to gain more traffic and increase your ROI is to use new subscribers feature. So these are basically users who subscribe to push ads from 1 to 7 days ago, and they tend to have a higher CTR and CR. So it is also a good option to test, but I would just recommend to test them in a separate campaign because the volumes there might be a bit lower. You also would need to limit the impressions to 1 or 2 per user per day because no one wants to see your ad too many times. Some users might get annoyed and you don't want to waste your time and money on somebody who is not interested. And another crucial point is choosing the right bid. There are actually 2 ways to do it. One way, you can ask your manager for help. And then another way, you can use predictor that you can find in our campaign setting. It will basically tell you how much volume you will get based on the bid that you choose. Personal tip from me, don't choose the bid that is too high or too low. In the first case, you will just be wasting too much money for no reason and paying too much for no reason. And in the second one, you might just not get any traffic at all. And finally, let me speak about the budgets. So make sure you test at least 10 conversion prices to analyze the results. The minimum daily budget, as I mentioned before, is $30. So don't be afraid to spend it all. Because if you don't spend it all, you might just not have enough data to analyze the campaign and start optimization process. But if you're just getting started, ask your manager for help and they will provide you with whitelist for your offer so that it is a safer option for you as well.
Fantastic. My goodness, so many tips there. This is like Christmas for anybody who's considering using this format. But I would like some more tips from you now, if you don't mind, Nadia. Talk to us a bit about any optimization tips and tricks that the good people at Next.io should be aware of.
For sure. I'd like to point out that optimization is actually key to profit, so affiliates need to pay special attention to it and do optimization on a daily basis. First, let me elaborate a bit on manual optimization. It works really great when combined with automated tools that I will tell you a bit later. As the beginning of optimization process, you need to check the statistics, which can be done via Optimizer. It is basically an interface within RichAds platform that allows you to optimize your campaign by managing targeting parameters directly from the statistics page. With the help of the optimizer, you can simultaneously monitor statistics per campaign, add remove sources in both whitelist and blacklist, or even adjust custom bids with micro bidding feature that I will also explain a bit later. Then, manual optimization efforts start with choosing the best sources or whitelists. Those are usually provided upon request by managers. It's better to start with big groups of sources without limiting them by sites or publishers so that you get enough traffic while targeting only the best ones. After a few days of testing or getting enough analysis, you can use microbidding, which means increasing or lowering bids on specific sources. You can also start blacklisting, turning off non-working sources to get to the desired CPA. To simplify the process, we have additional AA tools on our platform that are specifically designed to enhance the results of a push campaign, in addition to performance mode. I will now explain the algorithms and the benefits of these tools. The first tool is Target CPA, which operates based on your specified cost per conversion. Simply set up a campaign and the algorithm will optimize it by selecting the best sources and deactivating unnecessary ones through whitelist and microbidding. This is an automated process that requires no manual intervention. Another tool is automated rules, which also streamlines optimization and minimizes the marketer's workload. This feature focuses on deactivating sources that do not generate leads at your desired price or fail to bring any leads at all. You can establish the rules and the algorithm automatically deactivates them on a weekly or daily basis. In my experience, both of these tools are highly effective for gambling offers, reducing conversion costs and increasing ROI. I strongly recommend testing them out.
All right. My goodness. Well, we've had an embarrassment of riches there. You've given us tips on creative, using the platform, running the campaign, optimization. You've explained how everything works. And I hope there's going to be lots of people getting in touch with you. Now, speaking of which, if anybody wants to find out more, where is the first place they should go online?
If they want to find out about us, they can just all about me.
I reckon let's send them to RichAds. And if they want to get in touch with you directly, also tell us where they should find you.
Right. So first they're just gonna register at RichAds and then they can ask their manager that they want to talk to me and they will connect with me.
Fantastic. There you have it, my friends. RichAds.com. Reach out to Nadia and her colleagues and get yourself some of this brilliant platform. So that really has been a masterclass on how to increase profit from iGaming push campaigns with our friends from RichAds. Thank you so much, Nadia Said-Shakh, account manager and onboarding team lead.
Thank you too. It was a pleasure.
Next IO Spotlight, friends, don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for the next exciting episode of the Next IO Spotlight. We'll see you next time.